In the heart of a lush, sprawling jungle where ancient trees whispered secrets to the wind and vibrant flowers painted the landscape, lived a young elephant named Eli. Eli was known not for his size or strength, but for his immense heart. He was gentler than the morning mist and kinder than the warm sun that filtered through the canopy. His days were spent helping others, whether it was clearing fallen branches from a path for the smaller creatures or using his trunk to spray cool water on the thirsty plants during the dry season. He found joy in the smiles of his friends and the harmony of their forest home. One afternoon, a strange silence fell over the jungle. The usual chatter of monkeys and the cheerful songs of birds faded away. The sky, once a brilliant blue, began to bruise with shades of gray and purple. A cold wind whipped through the leaves, carrying an ominous scent of rain and earth. The older animals recognized the signs instantly. A great storm was coming, one fiercer than any they had seen in many seasons. Panic began to ripple through the community. Families of monkeys scrambled for the highest, strongest branches, while pangolins and armadillos curled into tight balls, hoping their natural armor would be enough. Eli watched the growing fear with a heavy heart. He knew that simply finding shelter for himself wasn't enough. His friends were scared and in danger. He saw a family of rabbits, their noses twitching with anxiety, their burrow prone to flooding. He saw a mother bird desperately trying to shield her nestlings from the first heavy drops of rain. His own instincts told him to seek the safety of the ancient baobab grove, where the massive trees had weathered countless storms. But he couldn't turn his back on those who needed him. With a determined trumpet, Eli sprang into action. He first rushed to the rabbit family. Using his powerful legs and trunk, he began to dig a trench around their burrow, creating a channel to divert the coming flood. The rabbits watched in amazement as the big elephant worked tirelessly for their safety. He packed the earth firmly, building a small levee that would protect their home. Next, he carefully approached the distressed mother bird. With the utmost gentleness, he broke off a large, sturdy palm frond with his trunk and carefully positioned it over the nest, creating a waterproof roof for the tiny, chirping chicks. As the wind howled and the rain began to fall in blinding sheets, Eli moved through the forest like a guardian angel. He spotted a group of deer, huddled and shivering in an open clearing, vulnerable to falling branches. He guided them with nudges from his broad head towards a dense thicket of bamboo, whose flexible stalks would bend but not break in the wind, offering them a secure shield. He even helped a slow-moving tortoise find its way to a rocky overhang, a safe cavern just big enough to protect it from the deluge. He didn't stop, he didn't rest. His only thought was for the well-being of his community. The storm raged for what felt like an eternity. Thunder cracked like the sky was breaking apart, and lightning lit up the jungle in terrifying, brilliant flashes. Through it all, Eli continued his patrol, his massive form a symbol of hope amidst the chaos. He waded through rising streams to ensure no one was trapped and used his loud, reassuring rumbles to calm the frightened smaller animals. He was tired and a little scared himself, but the thought of his friends in peril pushed him onward. He was more than just an elephant. He was the jungle's protector. Finally, as dawn approached, the storm's fury began to subside. The relentless rain softened to a gentle drizzle, and the wind's roar quieted to a whisper. A sliver of golden light broke through the clouds, heralding a new day. The jungle was battered and bruised, but it was not broken. One by one, the animals emerged from their shelters. The rabbits peeked out from their dry burrow. The mother bird chirped thankfully from under her makeshift roof, and the deer stepped out from the bamboo grove, unharmed. They all looked around, and their eyes fell upon Eli. He was standing in the center of a clearing, covered in mud and leaves, exhausted but upright. A wave of gratitude washed over the jungle community. A slow, rhythmic applause started, not of hands, but of chattering beaks, stomping hooves, and rustling leaves. It was the jungle's way of saying thank you. Eli, hearing their chorus of thanks, felt a warmth spread through his chest that had nothing to do with the returning sun. From that day on, Eli wasn't just known as the kind elephant. He was revered as Eli the helpful, the hero of the storm. The story of his bravery and selflessness was passed down through generations. The animals learned a valuable lesson that day, that in times of crisis, the greatest strength isn't found in size or power, but in the courage to help others. Eli had shown them that a community bound by kindness and compassion could weather any storm, no matter how fierce. And so, Eli continued to live his life, not seeking praise or reward, but finding his deepest happiness in the simple act of helping. He reminded everyone that true greatness lies in the size of one's heart. Thank you so much for joining me for this story today. If you enjoyed it, please consider liking this video and subscribing to our channel for more heartwarming tales. We love sharing these moments with you. Stay safe and be kind. See you next time.